What is going on? Darth Sticks here, and today we are going to do some more roster reviews here. We are going to start off with MidG here. Already got his account pulled up here. Looks like it is a fairly new account, if I had to guess. At 1.3 million galactic power, and we got a pretty even split there of ships and everything. Let's go ahead and look at ships. He is working towards SLKR right now, as we let me know. So it does look like ships are coming along nicely for that. Working on Raven's Claw. And let's see what we've got. We've got 5-star Executrix already, Endurance. I think we do need to... So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You might need to work on some more dark side ships, I think, for that Zeta. Make sure you're getting those Zetas at least that Zeta challenge. I don't know if you have high enough stars on everything. I can't remember what it is now. It's been a while since I've had to do that. Looks like you have a good start, though, to your SLKR, your finalizer fleet, so continue working on that. I would say if you're getting in a guild and starting to get 2 currency, I would definitely start working on your Malevolence fleet. That's going to give you good bang for the buck, basically, because you really just need the 3 ships. Hopefully you are getting a lot of this stuff out of the fleet store. And let's look, what were you at as far as 147 in fleet? So you definitely need to start working on that. You want to try to get into the top 50. So yeah, you're really going to have to push, though, to get into top 50. So let's go ahead and look, because top 50 is going to start getting you some crystals, and that's going to help just the overall speed up the process of this account. Now, there are a lot of Gear 12 characters here. So, okay, and then it falls off fairly quickly. So let's go ahead and look at our first order, because that's what you're working on right now. You didn't buy the Lightspeed bundles, that's fine. You're going to go free to play, I assume, here. And you've got everybody at Gear 12, so you're actually looking pretty good. What I would say probably for future farms is is to spread things out maybe a little bit more. Because you're getting everybody to Gear 12, and then they're all just kind of sitting there. And I would work, if you watch my videos, you see every week I'm working to get one thing to relics, and hopefully to the relic level it needs to be at for the event. And then I'm also working to get one thing to Gear 12. And so right now you've got gear spread out all across these. You could probably have 1 or 2 more characters. Now, most of them are left side pieces, which are a little bit more common. But you do have quite a few pieces that are right side, at least 3, looks like. And some of those are Chirotechs, actually. So you've already finished those Chirotechs. I would focus on, finishing one of those off that you've already got the Chirotechs applied to. And then for this next coming week, and then you can go forward from there. Let's look at what else do you have that you can use right now. We've got, looks like Emperor Palpatine's coming along nicely. Darth Vader. Darth Vader is a very solid, even a solo character or with Emperor Palpatine. Like, those two kind of work hand in hand. Veteran Smuggler Han, looks like you've almost got him to Relic. He's got to be at Relic 3 for that journey. So nice work there. But yeah, that's what I'm saying. You've got a whole bunch of Gear 12 characters, and I think you just need to focus on, getting a couple built up. Looks like you do have, Harris and Dula with an Omicron already. I don't know how much that Omicron is going to help you with anything really right now, because the rest of your account, let's look at your Rebels actually, just to see, because yeah, I don't think that Omicron is very useful. So you've got Ezra, Gear 12. I would just leave him there. I wouldn't go any further right now. Chopper, Kanan, Sabine, and Zeb. So you do have a complete Phoenix team. I would just kind of leave them there, and I think that'll be fine for right now. I wouldn't apply any more to them for any amount of time right now. And then let's go back. You do have some Jedi, so let's look at what you've got for Jedi, because I think we can make you a pretty decent squad. I would focus right now. Jedi Knight Anakin is probably going to be a good place to focus on. And then like your Qui-Gon, if you want to go GAC, like a good GAC team is Qui-Gon with that Omicron. He does need to be a little bit more stars, more gear on him, but not, he doesn't have to be crazy. Like I've had mine at gear 8 or 9 for a while with Jedi Knight Anakin at relics, and it seems to work pretty well. You've already got Ezra or Mace Windu, which will be a solid addition to that team, and then you can use like Ahsoka and Grandmaster Yoda for right now to just give you some more viability in GAC. Let's look at your bounty hunters, because I did see a few of those that were started. You've got Cad Bane already at 7. Boba Fett. Ooh, that Bosk. Yeah, we definitely need to work on Bosk. And then, I mean, you've got IG-88. Is that the right one? Which IG do we need? Is that the one that we need? Yeah, that's the one. Yeah. So IG-88. Boba Fett. So you could start looking at maybe your next journey after SLKR can be it can be Executor to give you a really solid fleet. We'll just flip-flop. I normally recommend going for Executor first, but since you're already pretty far on that journey to SLKR, I would just continue on that right now and then get Executor after that. So work on Bosk, work on the ships that you need for that. I think that's going to be your best bet. But yeah, definitely try to focus on one thing. You've got a ton of stuff to gear 12, and right now I would focus on getting maybe some other teams kind of built out enough that they're usable. We did a video just recently and kind of like min-maxing your roster so you can get the most out of the few relics that you can apply right now. Hopefully that helps, and we will go on to the next one. Next up is going to be Bryson here. 616 825 529. Oops, that's not right. So he is Fleet Rack 6 with Executor and Chromium 2. So that is pretty solid. 4.4 million with almost even split for ships and characters. So let's go into ships first and see what we're rocking. That Executor is looking nice. Looks like he's got the requirements for SLKR done, and has a nice finalizer fleet, it looks like, as well, with that TIE Echelon. And probably bought the Lightspeed bundles, it looks like, based on having Rose at Relic 5 there. It's got some Geos. Oh, needs some work on those Geos, actually. They're at gear 12 already, so I think you've got a solid start there. And yeah, it needs to, pilotless ships definitely need a lot of work. Because, you've got negotiators of what you're going for right now. So maybe you don't need, to go right away for the Geo ships. I still think they're one of the better early ones to go for. Let's look at your Galactic Republic real fast just to see what we're putting under negotiator. And my recommendation there is get Plo Koon up and running, like to 7 stars, and give him some gear. Finish off Anakin Starfighter. Looks like you're pretty close on that. And finish up Umbaran. Both of those are available in Fleet Store. Umbaran is at least available in Fleet. I think Plo Koon, I'm trying to remember where he shows up. He shows up somewhere, and you can get his ship fairly quickly in that way as well. And Anakin is just a hard farm, and it takes a while, but you'll get there, and it looks like you're pretty close to it now. But I would definitely, he needs levels on that ship, though. Yeah, I would definitely get that up and running, because that is a solid, you've got Negotiator at 6 stars, so yeah, you definitely need to be, but it's only Relic 1. Definitely make sure you're spending your squad currency on getting prestige, so you can do that. And yeah, you're going to have to spend some on that, but definitely get your Galactic Republic up and running. You've got Ahsoka there and some others. So if you're going to invest in Negotiator, it's a really solid ship. I would just recommend continuing going down that route. And you do have SLKR and Ray already, so nice job. Both at Relic 8, looks really solid. I've got Starkiller at Relic 6, Dartray at 5, that looks solid. Let's see, BB8 is there. Oh yeah, you have Ray. Savage looks good. Nihilus, Scion, Talon, nice. All at Relics. And then we have a pretty big, let's see what else we've got here. So if you're looking for like next journeys, I would definitely say keep working on your get to ships. Use that currency to get those ships up and running. It looks like you're pretty. Let's look at Hut Cartel just to see. You've got Greedo and Boba. Boba Fett's done, obviously. Greedo, Bushleia. You definitely have some farming to do in that regard. If we wanted to go like Jabba next, let's look at your Imperial Troopers because I don't see a whole lot going on there. So I would say Veers needs his Zeta. If you have a Zeta to spare, I know they're pretty tight right now. Like that makes a decent fleet. Finish off. Veers needs to be 85, and so does Dark Trooper. And finish off Dark Trooper. Like he's solid. And then you could add Colonel Stark is available in one of the stores. And so that could be like your third. You can use Snow Trooper. Any of the troopers really will work in the team. Just some are a little bit better than others and easier to get. But yeah, definitely work on that Imperial Troopers team. You got Piet there at 8. So definitely use him. Let's look at Old Republic. Do you have... Okay, so Jedi Knight Revan might be something that you could go for as well. Definitely have to farm some characters up. Looks like you've got a long ways to go on that one, though. Let's just look at Rebels. Do you have CLS? Looks like he's there, 72 right now. And do we have some of his other requirements? So 3PO Chewie is needed. C3PO would be needed, which I don't see on here. So it's definitely going to be... I would work, though. That's another solid team that you could work on. And that's probably a little bit more attainable since you've already got Commander Luke at 7 stars. You need Han Solo. Finish that off. Get 3PO Chewie. Chewbacca is needed. And you should have... because you've got the Bounty Hunters, you actually do have a solid team to work on to get... You should be able to unlock Chewbacca pretty easily. I just didn't see him, so let's look at Wookiees because that's a little easier. Maybe I just missed him. Oh, you've already got him at 7 stars. Okay, so good. Yeah, so definitely CLS is probably like your next team that I would work on some more. 3PO Chewie, you need to farm, and he has a hard node farm, but I think it's definitely going to be worth it. And you're pretty close. 3PO Chewie can actually work at pretty low stars, but is better as you add more stars to him. So I think that's your next team I would probably continue to work on. Hopefully that helps. And we will go on to the next one. As we do that, if you guys have watched this far into the video, I want to encourage y'all to like and subscribe to the channel. We are trying to reach our goal of 500 subscribers by the end of the year. I don't know if that's going to be possible at our current rate, but we are going to try. So next up, Zach commented here. We've got Negotiator here with a top 18 placement, which is not surprising right now with the new Marauder. It definitely is possible. We've got one in my fleet shard that is getting top 5 most days because he's got Relic Bad Batch already for Lord Vader, and so he is able to place pretty high in there. So let's go ahead and look. What we've got. We've got Houndstooth, which it looks like you're working towards Executor right now, if I just had to guess, because you've got a few of those ships up. Slave 1 needs some work, but Boba Fett needs some work, I should say. Looks like you've got decent things there. Razor Crest, you've already got Mando, Beskar Armor Mando. IG is there. So yeah, I would definitely... Executor is probably next on your list, and I would continue to push forward and get Executor. Looks like you got Negotiator in good spot, and we don't have... unfortunately, Malevolence. So I would, since you've got Negotiator 7 stars, can work on that Malevolence. Hopefully you're already getting that. Looks like you are getting Imperial TIE Bomber already working. So yeah, looks like you're going for Executor. Continue on that journey. That is the best advice I have for you. 4.3 million, you're looking pretty good. Don't have any GLs right now on the account, but do have, looks like you've got both Revens, you've got Malik, you've got General Skywalker there, you've got your troopers, or your clone troopers looking pretty good as well. Got a nice Padme team. Wrecker, Echo. Oh, are you going for... let's look at Bad Batch real fast, as I saw quite a few there. Looks like you are working towards Lord Vader, probably, since you're starting to relic those up. Let's look at Bounty Hunters just to see. You've got Zam. You actually have a pretty decent Bounty Hunters team. I would work on Mando, Grief, get those two up, and then probably, yeah, that looks pretty good. Bosk, Boba Fett, like Grief, Mando, Zam is usually what I'm running, but that's just because of where my Zam is not as good, and Grief and Mando are lower, or actually my Mando's relic, but just relic 1. So yeah, continue working on Executor. If you're going to go for Lord Vader, you can continue on that route. I think that's fine. There might be some that you could move forward a little quicker, but you've already got gas. You've got quite a few good teams there, so I think you're doing pretty good in that regard. Let's see. You've got Savage as well. Just need a couple more relic levels on that Bosk. And looks like we've got... And you're kind of going towards Kenobi as well with that mace, but you don't have... Yeah. So it looks pretty good. Looks like you've got some good teams built out, but just need to finish off a few things. You got Watt already at 6 stars, so you're doing pretty good there. Yeah, just keep doing what you're doing. I think you're doing fine. If you want to go Lord Vader, I think that's fine. Just going to take a little while to get there. Maybe you are. I don't know. I'm trying to decide if you're going for Kenobi or not. What's our Galactic Republic look like? Because you got a couple other things that make me think that you might be going that direction. Because, no, you're going Lord Vader because that Padme. That's what you got to be going for. I mean, you're doing Bad Batch. Qui-Gon is, yeah, you got solid. I like the Qui-Gon Omicron. Always solid, I think. Early game and even into the late game. So nice work. Keep doing what you're doing. I think you got a good path going there. And last one for today, we're going to look at this account. If I can type, there we go. And it looks like Darth Revan 81 here, and we are in Bronzium 4. Let's look at the stats real fast. 2.9 million. Actually has a higher fleet by just a little bit, so that's impressive, actually. Looks like we've got Executor already to 7 stars, so that is really solid. Let's go ahead and look at the inventory. Executor requirements. Looks like SLKR requirements are coming along. Already has Han's Millennium Falcon. Nice, and they're at gear 12. Has a nice amount of... Oh, Kylo Ren's Command Shell definitely needs some work if you're going for a Finalizer. Looks like Geofleet. And didn't buy the Radis bundle, but did buy some of the Lightspeed bundles, it looks like. Oh, Vulture Droid. Oh, that hurts. And so, same thing with BTLB Y-Wing. Looks like you do have Malevolence. Oh, at 5 stars already, it could do some work. Like, work on your Vulture Droid, and then you need to, yeah, you need to work on your, oh, you don't even have Hyena Bomber. So you definitely need to work on those 2 things. Like, I know your guild, or your fleet currency, you know, shipbuilding materials is probably stretched pretty thin, but I would probably invest it as much as you can into that. Get some of those pilotless ships up and running. It looks like you got Rebel Y-Wing almost done, so keep going on that one. But yeah, and then, yeah, your first order, definitely for your Finalizer fleet, is going to need some work still, it looks like. but you're making good progress. You're doing solid in fleets. So let's look. Admiral Piet. Already Relic 9. That's solid. I like that. So going that little extra mile, that's going to help you in that for that Executor. And then we bought some of the Lightspeed bundles, it looks like. We've got, looks like SLKR1 and then some of the Ray requirements. Be curious why you didn't buy the Radis one. Was it just the price because it was $20? Because you were missing quite a few of those ships. Did we have Jedi Knight Revan? Because it looks like you're pretty close to Jedi Knight Revan. Yeah, there he is. Okay. Yeah, so if you want to go that route, you could also finish off Darth Revan. You might already be working on that because HK is there. And yeah, but you're looking pretty good on this account. You know, it drops off fairly quickly, but you're at a pretty low GP, so I don't expect you to have like everything built out the way you would want it. Let's look at Empire real fast. I just want to see where you're at. I've got Tarkin, Veers. Okay, Troopers, definitely something early game that I would recommend. Veers with 1 Zeta, and I think Piet, and then throw in like Dark Trooper, Moff Gideon, and another random one. You could do Snow Trooper. He'd be fine in there. I mean, he had to be built up, but it's probably your best bet. Range might work at that low of a level. I'm not sure on how many stars he really needs to be viable, but you could maybe make him work as well. But you've got a good amount there. You know, and if you wanted to, I do like Mara Jade early. Because once she gets to like 4 stars and just a high enough level, you can actually use her on a Emperor Palpatine lead and give extra turn meter and stuff, and it starts making it really roll with like Darth Vader, Mara Jade, and a couple other, you know, Empire on there, and it really starts rolling. Let's look at Heart Cartel. Yeah, you don't have very much built for that. Old Republic, it looked like you were working towards. And I'm going to guess, based on that, you are working towards Darth Revan right now, and I think that's a solid choice for your next thing to be working on. Definitely looking pretty good there, but congratulations. Hey, that 7-star Executor with Relic 9 Piet is really solid and obviously is doing good work for you in your fleet arena. Hopefully you guys enjoyed these roster reviews. If you did, like, comment, and subscribe. We are trying to push for 500 subscribers by the end of the year. If we hit that, we're going to do something. I'm not sure what it is yet. Maybe if you guys have any ideas, leave it in the comments down below. And as always, thanks for watching.